Hello everyone, good evening all of you. How are all of you doing? So just confirm me on the audio and video. Is everything clear and audible? Okay, so we'll be waiting for a few minutes for people to join in and then we are going to begin with the session. Hello Torsa, good evening. So this session is about banking. So most of the focus is going to be about banking and relevant current affairs and current events as well. So we're going to focus on both these things all together. लैंग्वेज जो है सेशन की दैट इज गोइंग टू बी bilingual, but we are going to focus more on the English language because we have some students from South India as well. Right, so the language is going to be for both North Indians and South Indians, but we'll be preferring more towards English language. English language पे थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा focus होगा, seeing that we have some aspirants from South India as well. Right? So join in quick and let me know if I'm audible and visible clearly so that we can begin on the session. Today's session is introductory. तो पहले हम लोग थोड़ा सा देखेंगे. First we are going to have a look कि किस तरीके से बैंकिंग में करंट अफेयर्स रोल प्ले करते हैं या कितना इम्पोर्टेंट होता है बैंकिंग में करंट अफेयर्स एंड रेलेवेंट. तो हाउ दीज थिंग्स फंक्शन बैंकिंग के एग्जामिनेशन में, किस तरीके से करंट अफेयर्स बैंकिंग से रिलेटेड आता है या बैंकिंग अफेयर्स से रिलेट किया जाता है. All of that we are going to have a look at first, and then we are going to move towards our session of questions. The questions the second part में है. First part में एक healthy discussion है about how things are going to be happening in this course of time as well as in this banking examination. Right? So are we up for beginning now? Shall we begin? All right. So we're going to begin with the first thing, that is how many topics are there that need to be covered for banking examination. Banking examination has certain number of topics that need to be covered, especially from the banking awareness sector, and some of the questions that need to be covered from current affairs. Now, when we are talking about current affairs, there are certain pointers that come in our mind. That is, how are we going to study it and how or what type of questions to expect. किस तरीके के क्वेश्चंस होने चाहिए और किस तरीके से वो आएगा और किस तरीके से वो पढ़ना चाहिए. So the first thing of how to study, you will have to read the news and its relevant part. Right. So the first thing is you need to read the news event and the relevant part, because in banking examinations it is seen that the relevant part comes more of the times and it comes mostly relevant with static section. Relating it with banking awareness is what we see in banking examinations. So the perspective is like, for example, we have first of all banking history, that is a static part. Now in that we cannot do much of the changes and it is not much relevant to the current section. So this is going to be as it is. So banking history and all the firsts like first bank in India, first bank to open ATM, first bank to issue a check, and first bank to be completely Indian. These kind of facts and the banking history और उसके जो सारे facts हैं related to the firsts of all kind, वो सब important होते हैं. For this we have a separate video and you can study it separately. ये ज़्यादा बड़ा topic नहीं होता है. Then we have RBI structure and function. Now over here you have static information regarding the structure and the function, but there are certain guidelines that are issued from time to time. There are certain circulars which are released from time to time. So time to time कुछ circulars release होते हैं, कुछ guidelines release होते हैं. All those need to be studied and be updated about. That is where the current affairs come in role, because now you're going to be updated with the current events as well as you have to be updated about the structure of RBI, how it functions, what are its functions. So what and how are also important. Now, when I'm talking about these banking awareness topics, जब हम ये topics के बारे में पढ़ रहे हैं, all these topics are going to be important for interview segment as well. So you need to be a bit sure about a lot of things in detail also. You just don't need to have to prepare for only one liners. You have to prepare some things in detail also because they help in your interview segment. Once you're preparing for mains examination, you're preparing for interview alongside. That is the idea. एक बार आप मेंस की तैयारी कर रहे हैं तो आप इंटरव्यू की भी साथ में तैयारी कर रहे हैं. That is the whole idea of preparing for mains. Now, then we have currency circulation management. What are the lending rates? Now, lending rates are updated from time to time. Here again, you have relevance with current affairs. Apart from that, what circulation is there, who issues them, and stuff like that. Nationalization of banks, a very important topic. A lot of questions come in role. How it is effective, that comes in interview also. Then types of bank accounts, financial inclusions, marginal costs, then we have NPAs, non-performing assets, then SAFRACI Act, DICGC, account types, codes, transfer system, ATM. All these are topics which are important from all the perspective. Over here, I'm just giving you a lineup of these topics because since you're preparing, you are much of it aware about it. So I won't be talking much in detail. We'll talk about it in the detail in the coming sessions itself, right? Then we have types of cards, Basel Accord, third Basel Accord, which is yet to come. It has not come. It was supposed to come this year in 2020, but it has not come yet. It will come. So Basel Accord 2 is important because right now Basel Accord 2 is in function, and soon, that is by next year, we can expect that Basel 3 is going to be there because Basel 3 will require a huge financial base for all the banks. So to maintain that base or to develop that base, we have had certain schemes also, like Indradhanush scheme has happened. So Indradhanush scheme was there, which is going to build that base, and in which government has taken a certain part or responsibility. So Basel Accord 2 and 3 दोनों के बारे में पता होना चाहिए. Then we have banking ombudsman role, then banking sector, types of money, money supply, financial markets. These are all certain topics that you need to prepare, and if you have any doubts in any of these topics, we're going to have them looked up in detail as and when required, and we will be looking at the current affairs relevant also. तो अब ये सेशन चलेगा कैसे? How are we going to proceed with the session? In the upcoming sessions that we are going to have in banking examination, banking वाले इन segment में जो भी हम segments लेंगे, we will have questionnaires, right? I'll be preparing a quiz for all of you. Questionnaire है इसके अंदर जो अभी आने वाला है in the coming segment. So there's going to be questions, a series of questions in front of you. You will be participating, and I'll be relating that to the static and asking you relevant questions as well. So we have covered major topics that you need to study for all those who are preparing for the first time or those who do not know what to study in banking segment. But my tip is that you go with current affairs alongside, because otherwise it is not going to help. So I'm going to begin with the segment now. I'm going to begin with questionnaire, and I'm expecting that all of you participate in that, answer the questions and the relevant questions side by side so that your updation is also checked from time to time, right? First question here we go with. The first question for today is Nyay Kaushal, India's first ever e-resource center, has recently been inaugurated in which city? Now there are options over here. You are supposed to tell in which city have we opened the Nyay Kaushal, which is India's first ever e-resource center. In this segment, it's not going to be only oriented at banking. We'll also see the current affairs of the recent days alongside. So begin answering the questions. Now answer karna shuru karo. Question is over here. The first question is Nyay Kaushal, India's first ever e-resource center, has been inaugurated at which city? The very important one from all the perspectives. And the answer for this question, as we see, goes with option A, Nagpur. Now, Nagpur is the first place where e-resource center has been established, where e-filing of complaints is going to be happening. जो भी कंप्लेंट्स हैं कोर्ट के अंदर, जो भी कंप्लेंट करनी है, उनको इलेक्ट्रॉनिकली फाइल करने के लिए ई रिसोर्स सेंटर तैयार किया गया है, एंड इट्स नेम इज न्याय कौशल. Who inaugurated it? Now, inauguration was done by the Chief Justice of India. And who is the Chief Justice of India? That is Sharad Arvind Bobde. Right? Next, what is going to be there now? This e-resource center was established by a committee. A committee was formed. Definitely, such a big decision cannot be taken by an individual. So, a committee was formed, and who was the head of the committee? The committee, which kind of gave the idea that e-resource center should be there. The chairman of that committee was Justice Chandrachud. Justice Chandrachud is the person who gave the idea of e-resource center. तो e-resource center इस कमेटी के अंदर बनाई गई थी. That is Justice Chandrachud. And Chief Justice of India जिन्होंने inaugurate करी, that is Sharad Arvind Bobde. And the city जहाँ पे inaugurate किया गया for the first time, that is Nagpur. Right? इसके अंदर कौन कौन से कोर्ट्स होंगे? सुप्रीम कोर्ट, हाई कोर्ट एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट, सभी के कंप्लेंट्स फाइल की जा सकती हैं इलेक्ट्रॉनिकली. Next question, and I expect you to answer with that enthusiasm as you have here. Which state launched the first solar powered miniature train? Very easy question now. कौन सा राज्य है जिसने पहला सोलर पावर्ड मिनिएचर ट्रेन लॉन्च किया है? भारत का पहला सोलर पावर्ड ट्रेन. Which state has launched the first solar powered miniature train? It's for the first time that a solar powered train has been launched. Seeing that our focus is on solar energy, we have the headquarters of International Solar Alliance in India. That is in Gurugram. So in Gurugram, India, we have the headquarters of International Solar Alliance. We are working towards creating a bank of solar power as of that matter. So that comes as an important one now. So answer for this question goes along with Rahul. Actually, the comments were not visible, so I can see over here now. Nasreen says West Bengal. Rahul, please go on with the question. You can ask me over here. I am so sorry about that. I could not see the comments of yours. Hari Krishnan says Kerala. Well, that is Kerala. That's right. Kerala is the place where the solar powered miniature train is there. Now, this train is from which place and the Chief Minister of Kerala? The question is, who is the Chief Minister of Kerala? Second question is, where in Kerala? So in Kerala, it is at Veli. Okay, so answer for both the parts of question. Chief Minister of Kerala and where was it launched? Bipin, it is visible now. I can see the comments. Okay, Anushika says Kerala. Okay, so in Veli, Kerala, Chief Minister being Pinarayi Vijayan. Now, Kerala has been in news quite a lot of times because it is the first state to have launched online public education. Online public education for the first time was launched in Kerala. And what else developments have taken place? What are the other developments? इसके अलावा और क्या developments? एक तो online public education. Apart from that, the first state to have made internet a fundamental right. It was by Kerala High Court. Right, next question to all of you. How much exemption has been given on motor vehicle tax to electric vehicles by Tamil Nadu state government? Tamil Nadu राज्य के द्वारा motor vehicle tax पे कितना exemption दिया गया है या कितनी छूट दी गई है? How much exemption has been made for Tamil Nadu has made exemption of how much for motor vehicle taxes on electric vehicles? How much exemption has been made? Break the chain campaign. Yes, Bipin, that's right. Break the chain campaign was at the time of COVID. For COVID, at that time, Break the Chain campaign was by Kerala government. Important one. Anushika says 50, Bipin says 100%. All right, we have two answers over here. Sarala says 50. All right, the answer is 100%. Exemption on motor vehicle tax is 100%. And for all the industries, that is for setting up electronic vehicle manufacturing unit. For manufacturing units, it is 50% exemption. So if any company wants to establish a manufacturing company, then 50% exemption is there. But if someone is purchasing a motor vehicle of electric vehicle, then they are going to get 100% tax exemption. All right. Now, first company to have electric vehicle manufacturing unit in India was Hyundai, and that was in Tamil Nadu itself. So in Tamil Nadu, the first electric vehicle manufacturing unit was there by Automobile, and that was by Hyundai. Both the pointers being important. Next, who among the following has bagged J.C. Daniels Award for lifetime contribution in Malayalam cinema? So again, a question now. J.C. Daniels Award is a very important award for South India. Basically, it is a highest award in Malayalam cinema. Malayalam cinema highest award is J.C. Daniels Award, who has got the Lifetime Achievement Award. Lifetime Achievement Award kise mila hai? Dipali, Pranav. Quick answers. All of you join in quick and answer the question. Share the session so that more students can join and it can be more fun. So share the session as much as you can and do like the video too. Go pick up. Vipin, okay, we have answers. Sriju, okay, so we have answer for Hariharan. That is right. Hariharan was the recipient of this lifetime contribution award at JC Daniels. He's a director, a Malayalam movies director, and his team is considered one of the best for the movies. Which Indian naval ship or INS has been deployed to Mission Sagar 2, and what is its, you can say, the nickname of it? What is the nickname of the INS which has been deployed for Mission Sagar 2 and which is there? Then which INS was there for Mission Sagar 1? Second, next question. Third one can be full form of Sagar, if any one of you knows about that. And then we'll be talking about countries too. So Mehul says Eravat. What is its nickname? Virat, Nasreen, Bipin. We have a few answers over here for Eravat and Virat. All right, Sriju, Rock, Pranav. All right. The answer of this question is INS Eravat. Eravat is the one which has been chosen for Mission Sagar 2. Now, its nickname, if we talk about, it is Indra's Mount. If you have seen, Indra is a god of Hindu mythology and he's considered the god of seas or water, and therefore its nickname is Indra's Mount, and its symbol or the logo of it is a elephant. Now, Sagar 1 was Kesari, as Mehul says. Jalashwara. Okay, it's a landing ship tanker. That's right. Mehul, that's right. For Mission Sagar 1, we had INS Kesari. And Kesari's nickname is Gir Lion. So its symbol also has a lion on it. So INS Kesari is also known as Gir Lion. INS Eravat is also known as Indra's Mount. Now, the countries which were covered in Mission Sagar 2, I'll be putting it on the blank screen over here. And I'll be naming the countries. Okay, so the countries were Sudan, South Sudan. Keep making notes of these important pointers alongside. Djibouti, Eritrea. These are the countries which were covered in Mission Sagar 2. Security and growth for all in the region. Rock, that is the right one. The full form of Sagar is security and growth for all in the region. Next question. Emergency credit line guarantee scheme. Emergency credit line guarantee scheme of Government of India has been extended by 1 month. What amount is the target credit of ECLGS? ECLGS इमरजेंसी क्रेडिट लाइन गारंटी स्कीम का एक्सटेंशन कर दिया गया है बाय 1 मंथ. तो कितना का टारगेट, नया टारगेट रखा गया है? व्हाट इज द न्यू टारगेट अमाउंट? I'll be telling about this scheme after you answer this question. So quickly answer this question and then I'll be telling you about this scheme called Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme. All right, we have a few answers over here. All right, the right answer of this question goes with 3 lakh crore. The new target is 3 lakh crore and the extension of it has moved to 30 November. So whichever target is completed earlier, either 30 November comes first or 3 lakh crore is reached first. Accordingly, the target will be completed. If we talk about this scheme, I'll be telling you a bit pointers for all the examination students. So, first of all, the target under this scheme of ECLGS is basically MSMEs, then entrepreneurs, mudra borrowers, and others. So all those were independent of working on their individual companies or basis. Now, can be the beneficiaries? When someone has to be a beneficiary of this scheme, then they have to have an outstanding credit has to be of 50 crore or less, like up to 50 crore you can say, and turnover has to be of 250 crores or less. And interest, if we talk about the interest that is there in this, so if someone borrows it from any bank or a financial institution, then the interest rate is 9.25%. Whereas if the loan is taken from a non-banking financial corporation, then the interest is going to be 14%. This scheme is important because it is a very recent one and there have been this development has taken place. That is why it's important. Tenure of returning it is also important. So the tenure, like someone, how much long can they take this loan for? So the tenure is 4 years. So someone can take a loan. कोई लोन लेना चाहता है तो 4 साल के लिए ले सकता है. इंटरेस्ट अगर बैंक से अगर लोन लिया है तो 9.25% पे इंटरेस्ट देना पड़ेगा, और अगर नॉन बैंकिंग फाइनेंशियल कॉर्पोरेशन से लिया है तो 14% इंटरेस्ट लगेगा. बेनिफिट्स, बेनिफिशियरी कौन कौन हो सकता है? आउटस्टैंडिंग क्रेडिट 50 करोड़ या उससे कम और टर्नओवर 250 करोड़ उससे कम है तो बेनिफिशियरी है उसका, यानी वो उसमें लोन ले सकता है. राइट? सो आर यू क्लियर विद दिस? आर वी क्लियर ऑन दिस पार्ट? So that we can move to the next question. Respond with a yes or no. Are we clear on this part so that we can move forward, or shall I explain it once again for those for whom it is not clear? All right, moving ahead. The next one which we have is which general insurance company? Clear, ma'am Bipin, thank you for that confirmation. Now, which general insurance company has launched AI tool Ideas for automatic claim settlements? Ideas artificial intelligence tool has been launched for claim settlements on motor vehicles. So motor claim settlements is the purpose why this Ideas AI tool has been launched. What does Ideas stand for and which company has launched it? Thank you, Hari and Pranav. All right, answer for this question now. Bipin has an answer. Mehul, all right. Two answers going over here. That goes with HDFC Ergo General Insurance. That is right. HDFC has launched this AI tool called Ideas, which stands for Intelligent Damage Detection, Estimation, and Assessment Solution. This is what IDEAS stands for. If anyone has any issue on any language barrier, you can put it in the in the chat there and there. किसी को अगर language barrier लगता है कि कोई चीज हिंदी में या इंग्लिश में explain करनी है, you can tell me in the comment section. Comment section में बता सकते हैं, because since we are doing it bilingual, some might find a problem in that. All right, we have gone with the ideas now. Moving ahead, which bank is the first corporate partner of edX from India to offer massive open online courses? पहला ऐसा कौन सा बैंक है जो edX का पहला इंडियन कॉर्पोरेट पार्टनर है टू ऑफर मैसिव ओपन ऑनलाइन कोर्स? ऑनलाइन ओपन कोर्स लाने के लिए edX के साथ किस बैंक ने पार्टनरशिप करी है, मेकिंग इट द फर्स्ट कोऑपरेट पार्टनर? Three courses have been launched by that bank. Three courses have been launched by that bank. Mehul, Bipin, two answers over here. What is the name of the app of that bank? Answer being SBI, Bipin, Mehul, Rock, Dipali. We have a few answers. That's right. Pranav. All right. That's right. SBI, State Bank of India, is the first corporate partner of edX. Three courses have been launched by it. One is about unleashing creativity at workplace. Next one being relationship managing strategy, and third being conflict resolution. Right, these are the three courses which have been launched. What is the name of the app? That is Yono app. That is You Need Only One app. You're welcome, Dipali. Next question, which company has become the most outstanding company financial sector in India as per poll conducted by Asia Money? Asia Money conducts a poll for the outstanding companies. Now Asia Money हर साल outstanding companies के लिए एक poll conduct करता है. This poll is conducted regularly. So in that there is a sector called financial sector. Who has topped in that? Second one, overall who has topped in that? So overall outstanding company, financial sector outstanding company, it has become for the second time when it comes to financial sector. In health segment, that is important. Then we have important for IT sector, for real estate, automobiles, industrialists. So here are a few sectors. There are various segments out of which only certain sectors I have identified. Mehul, Hari, Rock, Bipin, all of you are right. HDFC has been named as the most outstanding company in financial sector for second consecutive time. दूसरी बार ऐसा हुआ है that HDFC has become the outstanding company in financial sector. Now, overall, who was the top rank holder in this? Overall, it was Bharti Airtel. So overall, it was Bharti Airtel. This was for overall as well as for telecommunication, since it being the telecommunication company. So in telecommunication and overall, Bharti Airtel was the top rank holder. In health, we had Cipla. In IT, we had TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. In real estate, we had Godrej. In automobiles, it was Maruti, and in industrials it was L&T. Now, most outstanding IPO was also there, one category which is important one. Most outstanding IPO was of IRCTC. So these are a few categories that you need to have a look at. Most outstanding IPO, industrialists, auto, real estate, IT, health, overall, telecommunication, and financial sector. All of them being important ones. Moving ahead, what is the revenue target set by Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency Limited or IREDA for the financial year of 2020-2021? Revenue target कितना रखा गया है for IREDA for financial year 2020-21? 2020-21 के लिए IREDA ने अपना रेवेन्यू टारगेट कितना रखा है? So, answer for this question. इसका MOU भी साइन हुआ है. There has been an MOU which has been signed with the Ministry of Renewable Energy. Ministry of Renewable Energy के साथ MOU भी साइन किया है इस टारगेट को पूरा करने के लिए. To fulfill this target, this MOU has also been signed. So Rock has an answer to this question. That being option E. All right. 2406 Anushika. Anushika is right on that. 2406 crores. 2406 crores ka target has been set. A target of 2406 crores has been set. Who has been elected as the 30th president of Inter-Parliamentary Union? Where are the headquarters of Inter-Parliamentary Union? When was it established? We have three questions over here. Where are the headquarters of Inter-Parliamentary Union? Who has been elected as 30th President of Inter-Parliamentary Union, and when was it established? It's a recent news. ये जो meeting हुई थी, the meeting was chaired by the Lok Sabha Speaker of India, Om Birla. Om Birla is the Lok Sabha Speaker of India and he was the chair of this meeting. He was heading the meeting. Duatre Pasheo, Brussels, says Bipin. Alright, anyone with any other opinion or I'll go with the same one? Nasreen says option B. Sabir Chaudhary, alright. Quick answers, all of you. Okay, so here we go with the confusion of option B and D. The right answer is option D. Duatre Pasheo of Brussels has been appointed as the 30th president of IPU. Now, headquarters of IPU are in Geneva in Switzerland. IPU headquarters are in Geneva, Switzerland. It was established in 1889 and Gabriela Cuevas Barron, he was the ex-president or the last president. So X is Gabriela Cuevas. He is of Mexico. So Mexican, he was a MP of Mexico. Gabriela, he was ex-president. Now Duatro Paseo. Here you can see another name, Lasane Autara. He has been appointed as the president of Ivory Coast. So here you have three answers to the question. There are multiple questions on the slide. So Alassane Ouattara has been appointed as president of Ivory Coast. Duarte Pacheco, president of Inter-Parliamentary Union. Headquarters are in Geneva, Switzerland. The meeting was chaired by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla and it was established in 1889. Clear with all the pointers? Moving ahead. 14th Asian Film Awards 2020 were held at which place? 14th Asian Film Awards 2020 कहाँ पर हुए थे? Where were the 14th Asian Film Awards 2020 held? Answers for the question. 14th Asian Film Awards 2020 were held at which place? Important, and its importance is going to be up in the next segment. Well, if anyone is having any form of language barrier, you can ask or tell it there and then so that your problem can be solved there and then. कोई हिंदी या नॉर्थ इंडिया का है नहीं समझ आ रहा है, someone of South Indian is still not clear, you can tell that there and then. I'm comfortable with both the languages. Answer for this, Nasreen, Bipin, all right. We have answers for option C, Busan, South Korea. That is right. Busan, South Korea was the place or the venue of 14th Asian Film Awards, and we have the relevant question to it, that is Best Original Music Award 2020 at 14th Asian Film Awards Academy was awarded to whom? Now, when you're preparing for current affairs, if you don't participate in the question round, you are not gaining as per you should gain. If you want to prepare for examinations, you should be comfortable with answering the questions, be it right or wrong. Answer the question, participate in the questionnaire because that is how you remember the facts. As many questions you face, that much amount of possibilities there that you will remember it. जितना आप question answer करेंगे, उतना ही possibility है कि आपको वो news याद रहेगी. So it's better that you answer the questions and participate in the questionnaires wherever you feel like it. Okay, Bipin, Hari, Nasreen, we have a few answers over here. Rock, rock. All right. We have answers for Tokyo. Option D. The answer of this is both A and B. Karshkale and Salvage Audio Collective. Both of them were winners and they were for the music of Gully Boy. The movie Gully Boy, both of them were the singers. Zoya Akhtar was the lyricist and therefore he is not included in the award. So Karshkale and Salvage Audio Collective were the joint winners of this. BRICS Business Forum was held from October 20 to 28, 2020. Which country had the chairmanship of the forum? Which country had the chairmanship of the BRICS Business Forum, which was held in October 20 to 28? 20 से 28 अक्टूबर 2020 में ब्रिक्स बिजनेस फोरम ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ था. किस कंट्री ने इसे चेयर किया? All right, we are expecting a few answers from Bipin. Okay, one answer from Bipin and Mehul. We have answers for Russia. That is right. Russia is the chairperson, or it was the country which chaired this meeting. Which Indian city is most susceptible to water risk according to the list prepared by WWF for Nature and Germany's DEG? Both these companies, WWF for Nature and Germany's DEG, both of them had prepared a water risk index sort of thing or report was prepared. Now, according to that, which Indian city is the highest ranked? मोस्ट पॉसिबल टू वाटर रिस्क, सबसे ज्यादा पानी का रिस्क किस सिटी में है इनमें से? एंड व्हाट इज इट्स ओवरऑल रैंक, ग्लोबल रैंक क्या है एंड इंडिया में किस, इंडिया में टॉप पे है वो? Bipin, Mehul, we have answers. Nasreen, all right. In India, there was certain amount of countries. There were approximately 30 cities. India में 30 cities थी जो water risk पे थी. There are 30 cities of India which were susceptible to water risk. And the top in that was Jaipur. And its overall world rank was 75, sorry, 45. Its world rank was 45, and in India it had topped. The second rank was of Indore, and its overall rank was 75. Right? Overall, there were 30 cities. When it comes to global, the global top rank, the most susceptible to water risk was Beijing. बीजिंग में पानी का रिस्क होना या वाटर की कमी होने का रिस्क सबसे ज्यादा है. इट इज द टॉप वन, बट इन इंडिया जयपुर इज द टॉप वन. Next, which company has acquired Bharti AXA General Insurance Company Limited? Bharti AXA General Insurance Company Limited किस कंपनी ने acquire करी है या उसके साथ merge हो गई है? Which company has acquired Bharti AXA General Insurance Company Limited? Quick answers to the question. All right. We have Thane is third ranked. Hari Krishnan. Thane was ranked third in that. If we talk about Indian rankings, Thane was third ranked. Bipin says GIC, General Insurance Company. All right. Any other answer? Anyone wants to go with any other option? The right answer of this question goes with ICICI Lombard General Insurance. ICICI is the one which has acquired Bharti AXA General Insurance Company. Now, Shane Watson announced his retirement from all forms of cricket. He belongs to which country? Very easy question for all the sports viewers, sports people, cricket people. Very easy question. Shane Watson has recently announced retirement from all forms of cricket. Which country does he belong to? This question is to check how many of you are active viewers. Vipin, Mehul. Quick answer. Join in the discussion. Don't be just a silent viewer. Be an active viewer. Answer of this question goes with Australia. He is a Australian cricket player. Next, who is the title sponsor of 2020 edition of Women's T20 Challenge to be held from November 4 to 9? The Women's T20 Challenge is being organized. Where is it going to be organized? How many teams are there? Again, a question for all the sports viewers and cricket fans. Venue, how many teams are there? This is for how many teams are there and which company. Now this is for the first time that any company has partnered only for women's क्रिकेट. पहली बार है कि किसी कंपनी ने सिर्फ वुमेन्स क्रिकेट के लिए स्पेसिफिकली किसी जेंडर बेस्ड क्रिकेट के लिए स्पॉन्सरशिप ली है. So which company? Sarja, 3 team. Mehul, that's right. UAE, 3 teams. That's right. Geo, all right. Reliance Geo is the answer. For Women's T20 Challenge, Reliance Geo has taken up the title sponsorship. Nasreen, that is not Patanjali, Reliance Geo. Venue is Sarja in UAE. How many teams? There are 3 teams. If I look at the names also, that is Trail Blazers, Supernovas, and Velocity. These are the 3 teams which are there for Women's T20 Challenge. Trailblazer, Velocity, and Supernova. That's right, Vipin. All right. Next, which country was hit by Typhoon Goni, also known as Raleigh, recently? Now, here you can be asked the question that which typhoon is also known by the name Raleigh. That is also a possible question. Or the other name of Typhoon Goni, because this is world's strongest typhoon. Strongest of the world till, or you can say for 2020. In 2020, this typhoon is the strongest typhoon of the world. So answer for this question quickly. These pointers are also discussed in detail in the current affairs section that happens in morning. In morning, there's a current affairs video which is uploaded in which I discuss current affairs in short. So you can check out that video. Over there, we have some descriptive discussions also for all those who are making notes of it. Nasreen, Ankur. All right, we have 2 answers. Be participative in it. Don't be a silent viewer. That makes the session dull as well as it doesn't help you in your preparation any which ways. Session की help तभी होगी when you are active viewer. Answer of this question is option B, Philippines. Philippines was hit by Typhoon Goni. What is the capital of Philippines? It's a static question, you can answer easily. What is the capital of Philippines? The purpose of live session is to make all of you participative and interactive. ये session जो है, this is basically for you to ask your doubts, to participate, to be practical with the questions, see the framing of the questions, see if you're preparing in the right direction. So make use of this live session. Live session का use करना बहुत जरूरी है सही तरीके से. Answer of this Bipin has given, that is Manila. That is right. Manila is the capital of Philippines. Headquarters of International Atomic Energy Agency. Where are the headquarters of International Atomic Energy Agency? या इंटरनेशनल एटॉमिक एनर्जी एजेंसी के हेडक्वार्टर कहाँ पर हैं? Recently, that city had faced some terror attacks. वहाँ पे कुछ terror attacks face करे उस city ने. Therefore, this has come to the limelight. That city has been in limelight, and therefore the headquarters have come to limelight. ASEAN headquarters are in Manila. Bipin, that is right. ASEAN headquarters are in Manila. Bipin, Mehul. All right, we have answers for Vienna, Austria. That is right. Vienna, Austria is the place where the IAEA headquarters are there. Vienna had faced certain terror threats recently, which is why it was in news. IAEA was established in 1957 to have a look at the atomic energy and the storage. It maintains that all the countries have a limited storage. They do not access on that. They do not exploit the atomic energy. That is why this has been created, and it was made in 1957. Now, with this, I will be winding up the segment, and I'll expect all of you to please share the session video share करें जिससे next time when I have the class, that will be on Thursday now. I will have everyday classes on Thursday now, so I'll see you on Thursday. And तब तक share the session जिससे next Thursday I have more number of students and the session becomes more interactive or interactive हो जाए session, and it's going to be more fun. So for all those who are preparing and still need a bit of guidance for certain topics and courses, you can download Entri app also from Google Play Store. It is going to be helpful to you, right? And it's not that difficult. It's in all languages. It's a vernacular one, so you can find multiple languages. You can choose your language and gain topic oriented videos therewise, right? So over here I'll be winding up my session. Thank you so much for this wonderful interaction, and do like the video, share the video, and I'll see you on Thursday now. Until then, goodbye, take care, have a great day, and I hope that this session was as helpful to you as expected.